Perfect. There you go. Okay, so Alice works for US Bank. She does lot loans, land, bare land. I know, Mokum, you've been talking about this for a little bit. I know others in our group have been talking about this. So this is the reason why we brought her in, is because you guys have been asking about this, and this has become a bigger topic, especially because we're in the Central Valley, and that's one of the things that we have is land. So Alice, you got a half hour? Go ahead and take it away.
Sure. Yeah. Hi. Good morning, everybody. My name is Alice, and I am a mortgage originator from US Bank. And US Bank is one of the very few lenders that do lot loan, and it's one of our specialty. So the reason why is because there's just not a lot of other lenders do it, and also we have the most competitive rate on the market. As for the past few months, the rate has been about the same. It's been 4.625. And our program is a 30-year term, but it is a 3-year fix. So it's an ARM with a 3-year fix program. Okay, so the process is really similar just to like buying a house. You know, we issue a pre-approval letter for the clients, and the process is taking usually between 45 to 60 days. And the reason why it's taking a little bit longer is because, you know, it's a lot, and we still need the appraiser to come and appraise the lot. And there's not a lot of land on the market, not like the single family home or condos. So that's normally the only delaying in the process. So we can expect the process to take about 45 to 60 days. Aside from the process, the down payment is also different, depends on if the land is improved or unimproved. So if the land is improved, meaning that there's public sewer and water available for hookup, then that will be the improved land. And the unimproved land is just bare land. And to be qualified for the lot loan, the land should not have any kind of structures, like any kind of shade or any small house with as long as there's 4 walls and 1 roof, it has to tear down before we can finance for that. So with the down payment, if the maximum loan amount is $300,000 and the land is improved, we can go ahead with 20% down minimum. And if it's unimproved, it's 25% down. If the loan amount is $400,000, then that's another threshold. The required down payment will be 25%, and unimproved is 30%. The most maximum loan amount that US Bank can do is $750,000. And for that, the improved land down payment is 35%. And the unimproved is 40%. If the lot exceeding 5 acres, then we have to do at least 35% down payment. If it's unimproved, then it's 50%. And you guys don't have to really write this down. I can send you the email with this information, so that way you have this as your reference. The minimum FICO score for each borrower has to be 680. And the borrower will have to at least have 6 months of the reserve. If the FICO score is less than 700, it's 12 months reserve, PITI. So we also do construction loan. That comes with a lot of clients will ask about that too, because once they bought the land, most likely they wanted to build something as their primary home. So they can refinance with us into a construction loan. So what the construction loan will do is we will evaluate how much the cost will be. We will read the blueprints. We will have qualifying contractor and all that. And then we will refinance the lot loan into the construction loan. So for some of the clients, if they are asking about the construction loan, if they have the everything ready and set to go, they have architect, they have the plan and everything, what we could do is we could just do the construction slash lot loan all together into one loan. So they only pay one set of closing costs instead of two. If they are really ready and up for that, then we can just introduce them to one of my colleagues. She does the construction loan and lot loan all together. Yeah. So any question for me on the lot loan?
The construction lot loan, do you max out at 750 or can you go higher?
I'm pretty sure we can go higher on that. Yeah, we can definitely do higher. And once that turns into a construction loan, it's a 30-year term.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that will be fixed, or will it be also on an arm?
It will be fixed.
Perfect.
Yeah.
The other thing, what is the cost of the appraisal?
The appraisal cost may vary. It depends on the loan amount. It's between $525 to $725.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Right now, what we're seeing is a lot of truckers looking for land.
Yes.
We're in the Central Valley, Amazon, all the warehouses are out here. How anything special we should know while we're having discussions with them, because what I'm seeing is they want land, but they also kind of want an office in there too. So
I see. So it's kind of like a mixed use.
Sorry, yeah, no, it's more of like a yard, so like a mechanic place, and so it's more of like a shed, a shop area, and then along with that is they want offices, and even that it's for some people want that, some people want the land to just park their industrial trucks. That's it. That's all they need, just land. It kind of varies between truck drivers, or I mean, sorry, truck companies.
Okay, so if it's for business use, then we can refer them to the business specialist. But if they just purely just wanting to buy a land, and because the purpose of this land loan with me is for the residential purposes. It's like when they buy it, they have the intention to build it for their house, residential, in the future. So. But if their income qualifies, they can still use the program and buy the lot and do whatever they need afterward. Yeah, it's fixed for the first 3 years. They can refinance to a lower rate after 3 years if they want. Yeah.
Is there a prepayment penalty?
No, there's no prepayment penalty.
Okay. What are you finding restrictions with counties or cities while we're doing this? Are you finding that there's a lot of holdup between counties and cities doing stuff? Or is it just pretty simple? You guys just get the loan and they're not having to deal with county and city restrictions at all?
I think for the lot loan, there's no restriction. It's pretty much just like buying a simple single family home. The process is exactly the same until if they have to look into the permit to build and all that, and that will be with the county.
Okay. And then also with the construction loans, are you wanting to see the architect drawings and the contractor together, or is that completely separate?
Yeah, I don't do the construction loan. I can definitely introduce you to one of my colleagues. I will pass on her information. She does the construction loan. And as far as I know, we do need to have the blueprints and the contractor information. They have to be qualified with US Bank as well. Okay.
So where would you recommend when we go over 750? Because acreage right now is getting very expensive.
Yeah, the thing is with 750, it's just the loan amount.
Just the
So
loan
they
amount.
have to come up with the down payment.
So 30%. So you're really looking at about $1 million purchase
Right.
price. Okay,
Mhm. Yeah,
perfect.
yeah. So
Okay.
the purchase price will be obviously higher because the maximum loan amount is just the 750. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm looking to see what other notes I may have. And you said business loans are very different than residential. So if someone wanted to use it for trucking, they're going to go to a different department than you?
If they wanted to know more about for the business that pretty much commercial use, then I can definitely refer my colleague, a different business loan specialist to give more details about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So that way the client can decide, oh, which program is most suitable for him or her.
What does your typical client look like? What is the avatar of your typical client? So we're kind of familiar of who should come to you.
There's all kind of different people. I have help with contractors because they're specialists. They know, they can just buy the land. If they already are homeowners, they use their equity to build, and then they live there for a while, and then they sell it. There's architect, they see the potential. They don't want it to just buy the existing single family home because they have their vision of what their dream home may look like. And there's clients like that, they just couldn't see the ideal house on the market. They may have a little bit more of the assets and they wanted to just build on the bare land because then they have their brand new home, right? It's brand new and it could be designed. So the clients that I have been helping with, architect, contractor, someone who is just doesn't see anything on the market because, for example, some of the properties in South Bay, they are really old and they are just, it doesn't feel like those houses are worth $2 million, $3 million. So I feel like there have been some clients, they just so tired of seeing the old house beat up house that's sold for that much. So they're starting to get an idea of, hey, what if I buy a land and the cost of building a house may not be as much as that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, can you do 1 to 4 units on these properties, or is that considered business?
I believe we can do we can possibly do 1 to 4 multi-unit family, but that's something that I need to consult with my construction loan specialist to make sure.
Okay. And then if someone wanted to do a small subdivision, you'd also probably have to consult, or is that something you guys just don't do at all?
Like what? Could you say
like
that
a small subdivision, 10 to 50 units?
We don't on our side because we are doing the residential purposes. And
Right.
so if it's more than 4 units, then it will be a different department, like a commercial loan, commercial property. Mhm.
Perfect. Okay. Those are all the questions I have. Does anybody else have any questions?
Actually, I do. I've got a client that wants to get some open land. As far as I know right now, it's going to be improved. It's close to municipal water. It's kind of just off the side of the neighborhood. There's nothing on the land right now, but his idea is to get a couple of these, once he can get the land, of course, is to get a couple of the storage containers. He wants to work with a storage container builder. It's kind of chic. Millennials like them. They're all tricked out on the inside and stuff. You mentioned earlier that the land can't have anything on it. After he gets the loan, does it matter if he wants to put that on the land?
No, because that's after the appraisal. Our goal is to make sure before the appraisal it's completely empty.
Okay, good. That's kind of his thought. thinking like tiny house or pre-constructed, Art Deco, that kind of really modern look with these metal containers. And so he and I have been working on this idea to kind of get it pulled together. So great. So I would bring him to you for pre-approval and that kind of stuff, depending on the piece of land, improved or not approved.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Are you seeing anything creative out there that like, here's the trend of what you're seeing?
I have seen a couple of clients, they inquire about a lot loan, and their purpose is to just get a small house, tiny house, or some kind of movable unit to be parked there for now. Yeah. The only setback for them is that they are kind of afraid of the 3-year fix, because after 3 years it's something different. But the rate right now actually for the regular single family home is getting up there, like it's just it's what it is. If they really wanted to get a lot loan with a lower rate, we have the most lowest rate on the market. I've heard the other lenders, their rate is like in the 7 or 8. Yeah, so.
Perfect.
But there's no prepayment penalty. So let's just say they go ahead with the loan, and then they want to refi. Can they refi out of that loan at say 2.5 years before the 3 years?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, they certainly can do
Okay.
that. In fact, that's the whole purpose of it, because
Right.
normally they will turn into the construction loan. So the construction loan will automatically absorb and refinance a lot loan.
Got it. And how is the DTI? Say, for instance, if the individual they already own a home, they've already got a mortgage, but now they want to buy this lot that's, say, I don't know, $100,000 lot out in the middle of nowhere. My guess is that you've got a way to this is no different than buying a second home if they were going to do that. That's no different in looking at DTI. Correct.
So I can send you the information about the DTI as well.
Okay.
So if their FICO score is less than is equal to 680 minimum, then the maximum DTI is 45%. And if their FICO is 700 with the 12 months of PITI reserve, so we can go up to 50%, but they have to put 30% down payment.
Got it. Okay.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah. And then if you could send that sheet and your contact info to Charisma, she'll put it up on our library so all our other agents can access it.
Awesome. I also just want to show some information there about the residential loan as well. So that way you guys can ask me for pre-approval. We do one of our strong side in US Bank is that we do jumbo loan, and we can do 10% down payment.
Perfect.
So that's something that we are specialized as well.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you guys. Have a
All right,
great
bye-bye.
day.
That was
Thanks,
great.
Alice.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.